Students, this is NCERT exercise problem 2.34 from page number 71 of the structure of atom, right? So let's read this statement. Calculate the energy required for the process He positive gas give rise to He2 positive gas plus 1 electron. The ionization energy for the hydrogen atom in the ground state is 2.18 into 10 raised to power minus 18 joule atom inverse. In this question, they are just ejecting an electron from this He positive. As we know that helium carries 2 electrons, right? So if I'll eject 1 electron from helium, it will be He positive. 1 electron is left in this helium positive. Now the next target is to remove 1 electron that is left over here, right? So helium 2 positive plus 1 electron. That means how much energy is required to remove an electron from this helium positive ion completely, right? So for this question, we have to remove the electron from the first orbit and excite it to the infinite orbit, right? So you can write over here, your reaction is helium positive gas give rise to helium 2 positive gas plus electron. That means this electron you have to excite up to the infinite orbit, right? So for this, energy required to eject the electron completely will be delta E. To determine the value of delta E, you have to subtract the energy of first orbit from the infinite orbit. That means E infinity minus E1, because this electron is present in the first orbit. How we can find the value of energies over here, right? For this, we will use the formula E subscript n. Now this n is orbit, right? Equal to minus 2.18 into 10 raised to power minus 18 into z square by n square, and this energy is in joule. Z is atomic number. So atomic number of helium is 2 over here. Now first of all, I have to find the energy of infinite orbit, right? So for infinite orbit, the value of n will be infinity. So you can write over here, for n equal to infinity, infinity equal to minus 2.18 into 10 raised to power minus 18 into 2 square, because we have to put the value of z over here, divided by infinity's square, right? So we'll mention joule with this. E infinity equal to minus 2.18 into 10 raised to power minus 18. 2 square, that will be 4, divided by square of infinity will be infinity. So I'll mention infinity over here into joule. So E infinity equal to minus 2.18 into 10 raised to power minus 18. If I'll divide something with infinity, it will be 0, right? So 0 multiply with something, it will be 0. So E infinity equal to 0. That means energy of infinite orbit will be 0, right? Now we'll find the energy of first orbit. So for n equal to 1, we will use the relation E subscript 1 equal to minus 2.18 into 10 raised to power minus 18 into z's square. That means 2 square over here divided by n square, that will be 1 square, and I'll mention unit with this. So E subscript 1 equal to minus 2.18 into 10 raised to power minus 18 into 2 square will be 4, divided by 1 square 1, right? 4 into 2.18, it will be minus 8.72 into 10 raised to power minus 18 joule. We have to find the value of delta E. So I'll put the value of E infinity over here, that is 0, minus energy of first orbit, that is minus 8.72 into 10 raised to power minus 18 joule. Minus into minus, it will be plus. So delta E equal to 0 plus 8.72 into 10 raised to power minus 18 joule. 0 plus 8.72 into 10 raised to power minus 18. It will be 8.72 into 10 raised to power minus 18. So delta E equal to 8.72 into 10 raised to power minus 18 joule. That means 8.72 into 10 raised to power minus 18 joule energy is required if you want to eject the electron from the first orbit to the infinite orbit for helium positive ion.